All right, Aaron Judge just continues to destroy baseballs. On Sunday, in a win over the Rockies, the Yankees captain smacked 2 more home runs to give him 51 on the season. So let's talk about what Aaron Judge is doing as he chases history. We're going to do it with the host for WFAN. My guy, Pat Boyle, joins me now to talk about it. Pat, how are you doing? Are you doing as good as Aaron Judge is right now?
I don't know if anybody's doing as good as Aaron Judge is, Dex, but appreciate you having me as always, brother. I mean, we're witnessing history, man, so not many people on the planet right now can say they are truly doing as well as Aaron Judge is.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well right now. Pat, on Sunday, Aaron Judge just became the 5th player to reach the 50 home run mark in a season 3 times. How impressive is what we've witnessed from the Yankee captain in terms of just hitting home runs these past few seasons?
Yeah, I mean, I think he is in, 7 full baseball seasons? I think he has already cemented himself as one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. I mean, again, there's only 5 other guys that have had 3 seasons of 50-plus home runs, and Aaron Judge is now one of them. So, I mean, he's up there with Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez, and, unless we find something out here, he's clean. It's not on any juice. So he's right up there at the top of all time, man. It's unbelievable. We've run out of superlatives to describe just how immensely talented he is, and he has cut down on the strikeouts. He has not sacrificed his batting average. He's hitting close to 330. So he has not sacrificed his batting average or his approach at the plate one bit. But a guy that is, 6'8", 280 pounds, yeah. We know that he should be hitting the ball a ton, a mile, but he is, and he's doing it consistently.
Yeah, very consistently. We'll get to the batting average and how impressive that is as well at this point, too. But there's obviously a lot of talk about Judge breaking his own American League home run record of 62, which he set back in 2022. And the center fielder, he bounced back from a rare homerless Saturday game. He has smoked 6 home runs in his past 6 games, 8 in his past 10, 9 in his past 13. So if he is to break the record, how imperative was it that he had a tear like this right before the month of September?
Yeah, I mean, and forget about the tear that he's having now. Just imagine if he didn't have an April where he basically, almost basically went homerless and was hitting 175. So, yeah, you hear the on pace. And now he's on pace, I believe, for 63, which would break his record that he set 2 years ago. We keep kind of thinking that no teams are going to pitch to him, but even the Rockies, who have nothing to play for, they're like, screw it, why not? We'll pitch to him, and he's making teams pay. And I honestly think unless it's a team that is in a playoff race, like the Yankees, basically the rest of their season, half the teams will be in a playoff race, half the teams won't. So for the teams that aren't in a playoff race, unless they just, vehemently want to not see history made, they've got no reason to intentionally walk him 2-3 times a game. It might happen once. They might pitch around him because, again, he's just that great, and teams aren't just going to lay meatballs over the plate to him. But unless it's the Yankees are playing the Red Sox or they're playing Baltimore, they're playing a team that is in a playoff race with them that has something to lose, like those teams, sure, I would not pitch to him at all. I would intentionally walk him every single time he gets up there. I would start giving him the Barry Bonds treatment, which it felt like he was starting to get a little bit a couple of weeks ago. But even then, I think on the season, Judge has maybe 16 intentional walks. Barry Bonds was getting intentionally walked close to 100 times in his prime, in the year he hit 73 home runs. That's the kind of treatment Judge is going to get from playoff teams, but from teams that, have nothing really to play for the rest of the year, yeah, sure, they might try to pitch around him, but he's going to get some pitches to hit, man. So he is on pace for 63, and what he has done these last 2 weeks, it wouldn't surprise me if 99's breaking his own record.
It'll be very interesting to see. Right now, as you said, he's on pace. We'll get to that in a second. But if you look outside, Pat, of the home run record, Aaron Judge, he also has a legit shot at the Triple Crown this year. He's hitting 333 on the season, but Bobby Witt Jr. of the Royals is at 347. Judge leads the league in homers and RBIs, obviously, but would it be more impressive in your eyes if he hits more than 62 home runs or if he gets the Triple Crown? Which do you think would be more impressive in terms of a feat by Aaron Judge?
I think the home run record would be more impressive. The Triple Crown is an incredible feat, and it's only been done a handful of times. But in today's age, I don't want to discredit batting average totally, but like the Triple Crown should be OPS, home runs, RBIs. And then at that point, Judge would be the Triple Crown champion. It's tough to think he's going to catch up 14 batting average points unless he continues to, at an unbelievable rate that he is. And Bobby Witt goes into a slump. But Bobby Witt is a phenomenal hitter. So tough to think that he's going to win the Triple Crown. And even if he did, I still don't think it's as impressive as a record that he just broke, the American League home run record 2 years ago. If he then one-ups his own record, considering what he did in April, considering the slump he was in April, and just teams are now starting to pitch around him more than we've seen in the last 2 years, which was, teams weren't pitching to him a whole lot, and now they're not pitching to him even more. But again, you make a mistake in the plate, it's going over the wall.
Yeah, he's been making people pay, right? When he does see a pitch that is a mistake, he's been making them pay. I do agree with you. I do think the home run record would be more impressive. Another thing I agree with you is I think OPS should start to count for the Triple Crown.
Thank you.
I rock with you on that. I like that point there. Last thing for me, Pat. After Sunday's 2-homer performance, Judge, as you mentioned, on pace to hit 63 home runs this season. Do you think the captain will continue his home run barrage and break his record in September? What do you say, yay or nay, to Judge breaking the home run record?
I'm not going to be the party pooper, man. So, yes, I think Judge does break the record. Like I said, unless teams really start giving him the Barry Bonds treatment and taking the bat out of his hand almost every time he's at the plate, he will break the record. He'll see enough pitches. He is locked in times a million right now. Like, think about being locked in on this planet. He's locked in on every planet in the solar system. So, again, one of the pitches he hit out today wasn't even a bad pitch, but it's in the zone. He's going to clobber it. So that's and what's more important too, why I think he'll break the record, is he's got Juan Soto hitting in front of him, who is getting on base at a tremendous clip, and he's been the best thing that Aaron Judge has ever had in his career, hitting in front of him. So even if teams want to pitch around Judge, if Soto's on base and maybe even another guy is on base, then it makes it almost impossible to just say, we have to pitch around him. I still would, but teams, I think, at the big league level would be a little more inclined to pitch to him. And then something else that's helping him is Austin Wells. He's in the lineup hitting after Judge. He's been red hot. He's got a 900 OPS since the All-Star break. And when Stanton's hitting after him, you saw what happened today. Stanton's red hot. Stanton's putting balls in the seats. So you want to walk Judge, and if Soto's on base, okay, you're putting two guys on now to pitch to a red hot Giancarlo Stanton. Good luck. So, yes, I'm a believer that 99 will get to at least 63. I'm going to say 64 even home runs this year for Aaron Judge. He breaks his own record. It'll be another historic season at the Boogie Down Bronx.
All right, I like that you said it. I like that you weren't a party pooper and you put a number on it. You said it with your chest. 64 home runs is what you got from Pat Boyle and saying what Aaron Judge will do this year. But look, right now, on pace for 63, 51 on the season, another 2 on Sunday against the Rockies. That is Pat Boyle. Check him out on WFAN. Does a fantastic job on their hosting. Pat, appreciate the insight on Aaron Judge. We'll see if your prediction comes true, and we will talk to you soon.
Dax, appreciate it as always, man.
Anytime.